Yes, is Will Murray there?
Who's calling?
Paula Gloria?
What's this in regards to? He's not at his desk right now, but if I get your phone number, then I can take a message.
Okay, I'm at 212-982.
What is it?
982
Okay.
0021.
Okay,
And can you kind of pass on that what my concern is we're starting to get a lot of hits regarding this Alex Jones situation that we deal with 9/11, and I want to know if I can be confident about this special at 7 p.m. and if it's at 7 p.m., is it live at 7 p.m.? Will there be an opportunity to get people to call in at that time?
7 p.m.?
Yeah.
Are you going to be on Howard's show?
No, I'm going to be with Howard Stern in the morning at 7 a.m., but I assume it's to kind of hype people up and announce the special that I'm going to have at 7 p.m. But what I want to make sure about is, because things are really heating up around here, is if I can tell people, let's work it out on Sirius. Call in then.
Okay, I'll ask him. I'll give him a message.
Okay, thanks a lot.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye. Senator Johnson's office. This is Karen.
Yeah, hi Karen, this is NicoHitler on behalf of Rabbit Hole Central. Is this the Senator, Karen S. Johnson?
No, this is her assistant.
Well, we would like to have the same courtesy as Karen S. Johnson gave the Alex Jones show yesterday. You promised to call us back, and we would like to give her a new opportunity to call back after 12. I can give you a number. We need a statement.
That would be fine, and I apologize for not getting back to you. We're just being swamped with calls.
No problem, but this is a very high political statement we would like to comment her on. First of all, A, we would like to know why she's not commenting on the strong evidence on 9/11 TV fakery. B, why she's hooking up with a exposed war criminal who's sacrificing group members of We Are Change, where one is possibly facing 1 year in jail. Also, Alex Jones did never do any research on by himself. He plagiarized from my groups, which is 9/11 Science and Justice Alliance. The 9/11 Truth movement is infiltrated by government spooks, and they're blocking the conventional evidence on controlled demolition for 4 years. Then they try to do the same with 9/11 fake evidence. If Karen S. Johnson is an authentic and honest person, she should at least comment on whether to look into the facts of 9/11 fakery and why she decided to create an alliance between Alex Jones and her.
Well, I don't think she's decided to create an alliance. She's just responding to requests for interviews.
I understand. We also asked for an interview we would really like to have in the show. It's at 12 p.m. We have a huge audience. We also right now put already up the attempt to get in touch with Karen S. Johnson. It makes some small three-digit numbers, same to Alex Jones who put up his interview. So
Get into a competition, please. I mean, she's been swamped.
right, but this is
Tuesday.
this
has
is
1 day to respond to people. So
right. But as I'm saying, this is a kind of urgency. I mean, this guy's responsible for putting someone in jail. Yeah, and we would not like to have negative aspects hanging like a sword of Damocles over Karen S. Johnson's office. If she continues to block us and give us not the same courtesy like Alex Jones, we consider her as not cooperative. So I try to be very nice, get in touch with her again. So once again, our number is 212-982-0021. The show is 2 hours long. She has a chance to respond. We will try it every day until we get some kind of statement.
Tell me your name.
Well, I'm doing a kind of character here. It's NicoHitler. It's also exposing the ties between We Are Change and Alex Jones. I'm doing a kind of performance at Ground Zero a week, which is also holy ground for me, so I'm doing a kind of comedy. Instead, they oppose my camera team and try to provoke me into alleged assaultments. I will put up this footage too, which proves that they provoked me first.
Okay, so who do I ask for when I call back?
You should ask for Paula Gloria, because she's the main host.
Paula?
Yeah, Paula Gloria. The number is 212 982 0021. The show starts at 12. Paula is definitely very open-minded to cooperate with Karen. We also are on the Howard Stern show pretty soon. I work with the best 9M researchers since 7 years. I created the first science group, the first media activist group. It was then infiltrated by a guy called Les Jameson, and he works on behalf of NSA. Yeah, I mean, the people claim I'm a provocateur working for the government, and I have government people infiltrating my group. So I think Karen S. Johnson is a nice lady. I would like to give it a chance. Alex Jones, meanwhile, is opposed by many more people. It's not just me. I have a political agenda, obviously, but I can prove Alex Jones did one, never researched by himself. He plagiarized from our research. He's a fearmonger with doomsday aspects. His website is associated with Scientology, which is protected by freedom of speech. I understand that, but I think in the long run he's also an arm of Tavistock. I can prove that 9/11 was a false flag on behalf of an outside job. It's done by a transnational alliance to bankrupt the US. He never speaks about Goldman Sachs. He never speaks about Future Comet System, which is an SDI project. It contracted 40 treasonous private military contractors during 2000. Future Comet System is a sub-project of SDI, and it's able to mapping and zoning and geo-register data from the Earth. So there are companies like Boeing, SIC, Krauss Maffei, Wakeman, and we can visually prove and also logically that 9/11 fake took place at time of the second hit and longer. So what they did was put in a CGI into a landscape which was already also at that point SimCity'd. These are not this is not disinformation. There's a great video out by Social Service, an independent Norwegian sound engineer, who just logically already proved that no plane hit the second tower. This can be found at livevideo.com/social service. He's still doing great ongoing analysis as Simon Scheck. There are 130 people worldwide who are getting sometimes manipulated by YouTube. They're wiping their accounts. So the evidence since then became stronger. I'm around since day one, and I work with scientists together, which could prove that there was a combination between conventional and unconventional weaponry. The evidence on unconventional weaponry to disintegrate the towers was then blocked also by Stephen E. Jones, who worked already for Los Alamos on unconventional weaponry. He worked at Triumph in Canada. He worked at the KEK, who worked on neutrino weapons. He blocked cold fusion during the 80s, which would have brought free energy systems into the United States. Daedric Griffin is a global government supporter who works also close with China. He has Chinese translation of his think tank. So these are all interesting information. Maybe Karen Johnson wants to comment on.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, Alex Jones is responsible for arrest of a guy called German Gary Tallis. This poor guy was tricked into an event with the Bush brothers. I'm not able to analyze who did wrong or not, but Gary was provoked obviously into arrest. He might face 1 year. And this was maybe also done to distract from footage which allegedly proved that I assaulted the group. While you can see on our footage that I was provoked first. I did a kind of performance once again. This is a kind of satire. Calling myself NicoHitler. I tried to give him a mustache to say that they basically under the influence of Orwellian double thinkers and support fascism. This footage exists also in slow motion. Anyway, Thank you so much, and I hope Karen Johnson will call back today or later this week. Things are exploding right now on YouTube, so the faster she responds, the more she has a fair chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I'll tell her that, and when she calls back, then she'll ask for Paula. Is that right?
Paula Gloria, and again, you have the number?
Yeah, 212-982-0021.
Okay. Then thanks so much. Have a nice day. Also, another information. The 9 Truths conference in Arizona last year was followed up with a Homeland Security terror drill in the same hotel. So we think that the 9 Truths movement in Arizona was also infiltrated, high at the top. And Karen Johnson may be deceived into cooperation. I'm not saying that, I'm just arguing there's a lot of trickery going on.
So the conference was held at the same hotel?
At the same hotel in Arizona, Chandler. So obviously there are ties between Homeland Security terror drills and the very same organizer of so-called 9 Truths conference last year in Arizona.
Were they held at the same time?
They were some weeks away, actually. Some months, to be honest. But,
okay.
Okay, thanks. Okay. What's your name?
My name's Karen.
Yeah, so you Karen and you work with Karen. It's nice.
Uh-huh, yeah. Good for confusion. Okay, I'll let her know, and she'll give you a call back.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
12 p.m. EST here, our time, New York. Alright. See what happens? Because if not, you have to think about gassing the truth links even faster. Anyway, this is NicoHitler, as usual in a grumpy mood. But anyway, planehuggers made me skinny, but no planers made me ugly. You want to have the nice Nico back? Then do something. Speak out against Alex Jones and the criminal agenda of Prison Planet, Tavistock and company. See you around and have more fun with Paula, which is a much nicer character than me.